Numbers 18:20, verse breakdown. Verse, KJV. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thine inheritance among the children of Israel. 1. Historical context. God is speaking directly to Aaron and the Levites, the priestly tribe. Unlike the other tribes of Israel, they were not given land. Their role was spiritual service, not territorial possession. This was not punishment. It was assignment. 2. Thou shalt have no inheritance in their land. Land represented security, wealth, legacy, and identity. God intentionally removed the Levites from dependence on material inheritance. This forced them to rely entirely on God's provision through worship, offerings, and obedience. Key truth. God sometimes withholds what others have so he can give something higher. 3. I am thy part and thine inheritance. God himself becomes the Levites' portion. Their reward was access, intimacy, and authority in God's presence. While others owned land, the Levites carried the presence of God. This reveals a hierarchy of inheritance. Land can be lost. God cannot be taken away. 4. Spiritual meaning today. This verse speaks to ministers, intercessors, people called to deep consecration. It also speaks to believers who feel they missed out on what others have. God is saying, what you didn't get materially, I replaced with myself. Sermon. When God is your portion. Introduction. We live in a world that measures blessing by possessions, property, and visible success. But Numbers 18:20 confronts us with a radical truth. The greatest inheritance is not what you own, but who owns you. Point 1. Loss does not mean lack. The Levites lost land, but they did not lack provision. God arranged systems, tithes, offerings, priestly honor to sustain them. Lesson. If God removes something, he also restructures provision. Point 2. God chooses levels of dependence. Other tribes depended on harvests. The Levites depended on God daily. Deeper calling equals deeper dependence. If God is stripping you of false securities, it may be because he is pulling you closer. Point 3. God as portion produces stability. Land can be invaded. Wealth can fail. Systems can collapse. But when God is your portion, your joy is stable. Your identity is secure. Your future is protected. Point 4. Spiritual inheritance outlasts natural inheritance. The Levites may not have owned land,